Welcome everybody to Sonic Frontiers. We're going to be doing something special. We're doing the retranslated mod. I'm playing on hard mode because if I did this on extreme, it would take forever.
And he said, wait for William, we're getting the one book for here. I'm joining here from Sonic Frontiers when I still have yet to finish my... Shut up.
By the way, Sage's dialogue isn't subtitled.
Yeah, also explain for cutscenes we're gonna be quiet because, you know, like I said, retranslate a mod. Over here, I'm gonna be saying much, so it's okay we talk a bit.
No, he'll start talking very soon.
I have a customer screaming.
I didn't translate Sage's dialogue because it's too muffled for me to hear.
Was it screaming in the English too? I don't remember the screaming.
There was.
Huh. It's only this part of her that's not translated, right? The rest of her is
Everything else is subtitled, yeah.
Okay.
It's just that one because I thought it was too muffled.
How does he stand on that?
He's been doing that since Sonic 2.
I know he's always done it, but I still don't know how.
Practice. Anyhow, now that we're back into gameplay, stop! I played these games before! Seriously, I played Windmill Isle Act 1 so many times in Unleashed, and I played this game an ungodly amount of times. So what David's gonna watch is an actual good player of this game play this shit.
Okay, screw you.
David, no disrespect to you, okay? Genuinely, no disrespect to you. But I watched your playthrough, okay?
Dude,
And
you already screwed up. You missed 2 rings.
you realize I'm doing them in separate runs, right? Also, just showing everyone know, I'm only showing the S rank run. I do all the other challenges later. If you want to see those, go watch my live streams. I'm just doing the S rank run to show the levels.
Okay.
Tails, Amy. さっきの場所はグリーンヒルみたいだったが、ここは、はあ、
可能性の生き物。
誰だお前。
己の力で電脳空間を克服した奇跡のもの。お前こそが解決の鍵となる。
電脳空間？それより俺の仲間たちはどこだ？そもそもここはどこなんだ？
ここはスターフォール諸島。時間に取り残され、誰の記憶からも忘れられた島。
ってことは 一応目的地に着いたわけだな。で、仲間たちは消えた？どうやら自分で探すしかないか。面白くなってきたぜ。
Okay, so we can talk freely now because for the rest of the episode, there's no more cutscenes. This is just all gameplay from now on. So just this opening,
Okay.
David, what have you noticed is different from Sonic?
Honestly, I don't know much. I don't know what's different.
So a few things. Number one, he never mentions Green Hill in the English dub there. In addition, the voice in the sky never references a solution, and I'm pretty sure that Sonic doesn't say this is getting interesting, because Sonic in the English dub is having way less fun than he is in the Japanese version. Japanese Sonic actually enjoys the adventure more, I would say. And then PC only, you can skip the tutorial. I don't know why that's not on console. Who the hell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean...
And one... Wow, you... Why are you already max?
Well, this is a New Game Plus playthrough.
Oh, wow, you are going crazy.
Yeah. I recommend watching this on a smaller screen because, let's just say that the footage is 1440, but it's recorded at 1080, so the bitrate compression does sort of lessen the video quality. Not too sure what to do about that, but what I do know is that later parts will lose this effect less. It's just this one episode, because for some reason, this one episode, I was having an absolute pain of a time recording it, because you can tell there's more lag in this episode than any other episode later on.
Uh-huh.
So, overall, what do you think of how I'm traversing through the levels?
Like, I don't know how it's even possible. Like, I can't even do that. And I have Sonic at max, and I have max Sonic speed.
Yeah, what you're gonna notice, David, between me and you is I have this, I think, a stronger touch for this game. I understand the movement at a higher level, which makes me question why I like this game, but I don't like, Breath of the Wild. Because...
Yeah, also, are you wearing a crown?
Yeah, I 100% this game. That's the Frontier Elite crown.
Oh.
And for anyone wondering why my defense is level 80 instead of level 99, I maxed out the defense stat on the extreme difficulty file. This is my hard mode file. So, this is the YouTube file, by the way. This is the file that I originally beat the game with back in 2022 on youtube.com. Which is why that is there. The extreme mode file is a completely different file that I played through the game with. And let's just say that was a very different experience, okay? And I was going to do this on extreme difficulty, however, on extreme difficulty, the length of this game triples because of just how much harder it is. And, you know, we have things to do.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, overall, though, just my control of Sonic, does he look fluid in this?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. New Game Plus is something that I'm surprised it took them this long to do in the main series. Like, they could have done New Game Plus in other games, like Adventure 1, give us Sonic with all the upgrades starting with. Or Sonic 06 could have done with the New Game Plus as well, honestly. That would have been sick, actually. That way we can just have all the gems from Rave Ocean and see how we break the game. It'd be fun. New Game Plus doesn't really add too many things. It just allows you to start the game with all your stuff unlocked, because the idea is that once you have everything unlocked, Sonic is a lot more fun to control. And you can, you know, use the physics in ways that were never intended this early on.
Alright.
Yep.
That makes sense.
I mean, overall, I want to hear from your experience when you played through this. What were your thoughts going through this?
Like, when I first started the game?
Yeah, because I remember your playthrough. You were not playing like this.
Well, no, because I'm Medley. At the time, it was because it was the first time we ever get to control Sonic freely, aside from Mode 6, but I never played Mode 6. It was certainly a new experience having Sonic being controlled so freely and open. But honestly, it was a really good experience. Even though I'm not going as crazy as Brett, how the fuck did you do that? You were on the edge.
I know. I got lucky.
Anyways, as I was saying, but I never go crazy jumps like you are here. It was a nice experience to try out Sonic in like this. And it was a lot of fun.
I don't remember the footage lagging this much. Because I know that the lag is only in this episode. Because I fixed that issue in the next episode.
Okay, yeah. See, I don't know what you're doing. You're just boosting off, but I can't boost like that.
You can. You just have to time your jumps. Okay, I'm playing this game, by the way. Just to let everybody know.
Oh. Aside from the translated mod.
Okay, that's the one exchange. That's the one issue. But that does not affect the gameplay. I'm just gonna say that right
now. Yeah, I know.
Oh, technically a speech bubble, so you should read this. Oh, never mind. We skipped the tutorial. Right. So yeah, random fun fact. You never the only 2 cyberspace levels you have to do are the first 2. Every other cyberspace level is optional. If you really want to, you could side loop in circles for a while and get enough portal gear and get enough keys. You could fight enough enemies because some of them will randomly drop the keys for the emeralds. You could fish for a bit as well.
Oh boy, here it is. The hardest stage in the game.
Not really.
Yes, it is. Shut up.
You didn't play the update 3 levels, dude.
Oh.
Those are hard. Some of those are really hard.
I'm on the base game.
There's one
everyone
Chaos Island that's pretty hard.
It's but no 1-2.
True.
I'm doing what I say. 1-2 is the hardest. Do not get change my mind on that.
1-2 is just Windmill Isle Act 2 from Sonic Unleashed.
It's including Sky Sanctuary.
I mean the level design. You know that all the levels, well, most of the levels were taken from previous Sonic games, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This level design is Windmill Isle Act 2. This is the second level in Sonic Unleashed.
Huh.
So there, I beat it by almost 8 seconds. Hooray for me, I guess. And I noticed during your playthrough, David, that you spend a lot of time meandering. Just like not getting shit done, you know?
I did?
Yeah, you spend a lot of time just walking. Also, part of why your character is so slow is because you put the game on action mode instead of high speed mode.
Well, sure. Also, to be fair, for me, here's the thing.
You're not used to controlling Sonic like that.
Well, not that. Well, that's another reason why. You don't feel like that because I don't edit out parts. I just literally, back then, I didn't edit anything out. I just the whole playthrough raw.
No, I believe I remember. No, I don't believe. I do know for a fact you edited some stuff out during that 2-hour video. That video would have been longer.
Okay, yeah, true. I did edit against the. I forgot that thing. Against that thing.
Asura was not that hard. I'm just gonna say this right now. Okay?
Dude, you saw what happened with me.
Yeah, I know.
Out of it.
I saw your playthrough. I was like, what the hell is this? How did you even do half of that stuff, man? Yeah. So what you guys are gonna see is what I'm gonna call the perfected touch, because the perfected touch of this game is it's not really perfected in the sense that I'm undefeatable or anything like that. I just happen to know how to play this game well. Look, if it's gonna sound obvious, I'm gonna say this right now, that until we get to Master King, none of the bosses are gonna be that difficult. And even then, Master King is only hard on extreme difficulty. On hard mode, he's a freaking joke.
Okay.
Yeah. Suddenly we unlock all the stuff.
Yeah.
Other fun fact, if you don't collect an emerald, you can actually play the update 1 version of Kronos Island. I mean, not the update 1, the update 0 version. Collecting the Chaos Emerald adds the new speed challenges and the new Coco challenges.
Like, oh my god, do they appear on the map or just?
They're on the island. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna not do a sewer first. Instead, we're gonna charge directly to the nighttime challenges because obviously it's nighttime.
Right.
Yep. Okay, this boost meter, by the way, is ripped straight out of Breath of the Wild. And they weren't even trying to hide it, I swear. I mean, like, one of the directors was saying, we chose a realistic art style because we thought it would be more appealing to the casual audience. I guess. I mean, me personally, I prefer the realistic environments over the cartoony ones.
Yeah.
But, you know, I understand the love for the checkered boards and stuff. I do get it.
Honestly, it does fit well here. For Frontier.
Yeah. Damn, I really don't remember the first episode being this laggy.
It's not like it for me.
Huh. Maybe. I don't know then. Because I remember this episode lagging, and then the next episodes are just gonna look way better.
Oh, there's a squid.
Okay, so random fun fact. When I was watching Squid Games, I kept referring to the contestants as squids. So Gihun and his fellow squids are strategizing for the Dalgona game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like whenever I talk about the contestants, I just kept calling them the squids. It was the weirdest thing to describe to someone. Because from their perspective, they're thinking like, squids, why do you keep calling them that? Yeah. Yeah, let's just say that I happen to know how to properly control Sonic if it isn't clear.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, when you can go
Sure.
fast, it's so fun. Anyways, Asura, prepare to get wrecked. Damn, stand no chance whatsoever. Rip this fight. You had so much trouble with it.
Yeah, here you are just decimating.
Thing is, I'm not even gonna say it's hard as the New Game Plus stuff, because I did this on Extreme. This is not a hard fight at all. But then again, this game is actually pretty easy until Update 3 mechanics. Once Update 3 once we do the Update 3 stuff, shit, then you're gonna actually see me try. Like, try, because some of that stuff is hard.
Oh, we got this thing too.
I remember you're like, I had to develop a strategy for this thing.
I remember that, like...
Yeah.
I have to strategize.
I have to strategize. But here we are, just taking it out so easily, man. Anyhow, just to let you know, we're gonna do every single map challenge in this episode. Because
I'm aware.
they're that... You're aware? Have you seen this already?
Yeah, no. I just figured we would.
Oh, okay. And as a matter of fact, for Chronos, we're gonna do all of the memory tokens on the first trip. We're gonna do all the memory tokens for every island, just for Chronos is gonna be on the first trip.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, look forward to that stuff, because Chronos is the only one where the memory island tokens are really that doable. Like, Ares Island onwards, they put so many... Although, I'm not gonna lie, I respect the extreme difficulty for Oranos Island, because you have to collect every memory token to finish that one on Extreme.
Oh, hell no.
I hella respected them for doing that, because it forces you to get good at the platforming challenges. I really, you know, didn't like that you could just fish your way to victory in hard mode. I guess there's a running gag on the internet that Oranos Island is just called Fishing Island. And I don't know what to say about that. Tell me what you think about that, David!
I don't know what to say, 'cause I got no clue.
Yeah. I mean, New Game Plus is really cool, if you ask me, because it allows you to keep things like the Spin Dash, which you have to unlock in the base game. But which by the way, you don't get the Spin Dash until the end of Oranos Island, so whoop-de-doo. Like, no, we're gonna show off the spin dash in this playthrough. Why? Because I played these games before.
Dude, how many times are we gonna abuse that line?
I don't give a fuck. I'll say whatever I want.
I'm just asking how many times are we gonna abuse it?
I don't know. But the point is, David, that the thing is that if you guys really want to see me do this, like starting a new file, go watch my live streams. There's about, I think, 50 hours of that playthrough. Because that playthrough was long. And that playthrough was really long. I think it might have actually been 50 hours. Right? I'm trying to think of how long I actually spent on those live streams. Probably. But then again, you'd have to listen to me meander and say absolutely nothing for large chunks of it. One of my biggest issues with those live streams is just how quiet I am. Because my co-host Brielle fell asleep during those. To be fair, Sonic Frontiers, if you're not invested in the lore of Sonic and you're just watching, is kind of harder to get into. I think just from the visual perspective. Because, well, like, if you're not really invested in the characters, like, why are we here? That's the idea, I think. Yeah. I mean, this Kronos Island, right? It's so beautiful. It's such a nice looking island, man. I swear though, Frontiers 2, you know how you beat Frontiers 1? Just put a city island. Or just a city level at all.
You know, I'm no wonder how come Shadow Generation they chose Chaos Island over the other ones.
Because they had the assets? I don't know. Shadow wasn't even there, by the way.
Yeah, he wasn't anywhere in Frontiers.
I know. Well, technically, there's a random line of dialogue where Sonic will say, I wouldn't mind Shadow's help here right now.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't count.
I know.
Also, I guess took me out to realize that the Chaos Island levels in Generations was the only unique zone, because literally Chaos Island, because in the zone we just play on Chaos Island itself, but we never actually do that in Frontiers. Literally just the island we explore. The one we do is zones on. So
True.
That's new to Shadow Generations.
That is true.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's why the City of Defense is here, because technically this is the first YouTube playthrough file, not the one that I did for Update 3. Because for Update 3, David, I started a brand new file.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that was a real pain. Anyways, Sonic mentioned Silver there. I happen to know time travel if you want to go back in time and stop the end. No, I don't.
It's weird how that's the first part that's the part that isn't void, because everything else is.
True. That is very true. And also the line is the same in both languages, so that doesn't change at all.
Yeah, I know.
Well, not everyone does. But yeah, that's true. So you recognize that some of these markers you didn't see them during your playthrough.
What?
Some of the markers on the map, you didn't see them on your playthrough.
Huh.
Because those were added in the updates.
Oh.
Well, rip Asura for the second time. What a joke of a boss. Like, thinking back, I used to have trouble with this shit, and so did you? Damn.
Yes.
It's like playing a game for the first time versus playing a game for the 100th time. I think this is why Tears of the Kingdom had such a hard time. Because people had already played Breath of the Wild to death. So it's really hard to do a sequel to Breath of the Wild if you're using the Breath of the Wild engine. Because how do you do a first playthrough of a game you already played? Just remixed. You can't. Like, there's a reason that the second quest isn't called Zelda 2. It's just Zelda the Second Quest.
Right.
I'm assuming you've never done the 3 Hearts, No Sword second quest playthrough of Zelda 1?
And not played Zelda 1 at all.
Well, good luck, because that game is hard as hell. Anyways, I love this view, and also music notes. And if you look to the right, you can actually see Rhea Island.
Oh yeah.
I think I said this earlier, but the idea was that Kronos, Aranos, and Rhea were supposed to be
the
one
same one.
island. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I referenced this in this live stream, but it's been 3 years since that, so I'll just say this again. Who built the rails, David? Do you know?
Who?
Tony Hawk, according to the Walmart strategy guide. What the? Look,
What?
whoever at Walmart was writing that strategy guide, they were bugging on that one. Because I remember when they were talking about rail grinding, like, yeah, the rail grinding reminded me of Tony Hawk. And so all the Sonic tubers were saying, holy crap, they're going to bring back rail balancing from SA2. And I was also on that hopium copium. But no, they never did. They wouldn't do it. That's the problem, because the casuals struggle too much. The casuals cannot deal with rail balancing. Hello, Squid.
Squid.
I missed!
Up.
What am I doing?
Dude. I don't know. I think you switched to combat mode.
I missed again! There we go. So for you who are probably wondering, what is Miguel doing here? So you never actually have to get on the railing to attack the squid.
It makes it easier too.
Yes, but if you know the path, you can actually kill him faster without using the railing.
Still easier to do the railing.
Well, whether it's easier or not is one thing. I'm just talking about speed. Yeah. This is a really good looking game, don't you think?
Yes, it is.
It's crazy that it's actually using the Forces engine for the graphics. Yep. I just hope that the next open game, they decide to use a better engine than the freaking outdated Hedgehog Engine 2, which is just a refitted version of Hedgehog Engine 1, an engine from 2008. Please. Make a better engine. And if not, then use a proprietary, not proprietary, then use a one that's more common knowledge. I don't know. Now the problem is the few times we've had Sonic and Unreal Engine from fan games, like, it's so blatantly obvious that it's Unreal Engine that it bothers me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Miguel, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is so easy. Why are you taking so long?
Why? You did it right.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have taken that long. I should have been
I don't see why. I don't see why it matters. It doesn't.
It doesn't matter to you, but it's like as someone who replays this game often, and happens to know all the puzzles. I don't know why that took so long.
So clearly, the you back then didn't know the puzzle.
Fair enough. That or it was probably because I record this stuff late at night. It's one of the two. Anyhow, extreme difficulty, one thing I praise about it is that it actually makes the timers stricter. Including the S-rank timers, so some of the levels of extreme difficulty are harder to S-rank than 1-2 was.
So 1-2 is impossible now.
No, it's very possible, because that one isn't changed at all.
Oh, good. They acknowledge how difficult it is.
That or it was just an oversight, one of the two.
No, it's impossible to do. It's hard. 1-2 is the hardest stage.
David, I literally beat it in 47 seconds, dude.
But you're a freak.
I think the world record's like 30-something seconds.
Again, freak.
How is that freak? I'm just replaying a game I like. Why do you say that? Do you think speedrunners are freaks? Hello?
I reserve the right to not answer any of these questions.
Okay. I reserve the right to not... You're in America. You already have those rights by default.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That was cool. Goodbye, Squid. How I hardly knew you. So for anyone wondering how I'm getting Sonic to just stop on a dime like that, you can affect the sliders, and one slider that I do is time to get to complete stop. I just have it set to 0 seconds, so that the second I let go of the stick, it automatically stops Sonic. What some people do is they'll set it to something higher, like 25, to make the stop more gradual. But if you get good at controlling Sonic, you kind of do want it at 0, so that way you're more precise. But then again, some people do like that more momentum gameplay, so they'll leave that at like 50 or higher.
Crazy.
I mean, look, this is actually something I hope they keep in every Sonic game from now on. Give us sliders for the movement. Because we all know everybody wants different things for how Sonic should control. Okay?
True, that's true. People always want that.
So just let us customize Sonic to our own liking. I think
That would be
that's
cool.
the best way to do it. Yeah, I think so. Damn, these puzzles are so easy, Rook. But then again, these aren't the Update 3 puzzles. The Update 3 puzzles, some of those are real brain twisters, you know? You probably don't know, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, real brain twisters. And also, I like how Update 3 has those freaking Breath of the Wild labyrinths. But they're so tiny because you're controlling a Sonic character, so it doesn't feel very big. Yeah, Sonic the characters... I think this is partially why I prefer Sonic Frontiers to Breath of the Wild. Because you're not walking at a damn snail's pace half the time. And yes, I know about the movement tech, and I know about the better horses, and I know about bomb jumps and everything. You're still faster as Sonic. Okay? There are some unique interactions with the physics engine that lets you move faster than him, but you have to be very precise, and it only works in certain areas. I mean, what about you, David? What do you think about how this game compares to Breath of the Wild? 'Cause that's clearly what they were referencing.
Honestly, although similarities, also very different from Breath of the Wild. There's no survival aspect. You don't have to eat or keep yourself warm. It's literally just Sonic in the zone exploring. He's not surviving like Link is.
Fair enough, albeit the eating thing is just hearts. There's no real hunger meter. So in a way, it's like rings are the eating button. But yeah, there's no survival end speed. Like, there's no, like, you know, bake all these chilies for a few minutes so you can walk down this really cool area.
Yeah.
Honestly, that kind of stuff
Like,
is partially why I don't like Breath of the Wild. That kind of stuff is just so annoying.
Or, get this armor to survive the heat, or to sneak into a village of Amazon.
Oh, isn't that the one where they have him cross-dress or something?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's true. But then again, that might be because Frontiers is more like the desolate environment. But the reason I keep bringing that up is because in interviews, Iizuka and Kishimoto both admitted to playing Breath of the Wild before making this game. And same thing goes for the Pokemon directors for Legends Arceus. They all admitted that they were playing Breath of the Wild before making that game.
You missed.
True. True.
No. Speaking of Pokemon, since we're coming up with Pepper for Pokemon Day, what are your hopes for Legends EA? For when we get more of it.
The voice acting, bring back the Legends Arceus battle system, and let the trainer die. That's really it.
Okay, why did the trainer die?
Well, not necessarily die, but more like just let the trainer take damage in the world.
Oh, I thought you meant like story-wise. They die in the
not
end.
story-wise, no.
Okay, I see what you mean now. That would make sense. Speaking of which, I hear people talking about how Legends EA isn't actually in the past or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I feel like it would make sense if it was, because that's literally what built up the legend in the first place. Otherwise, what makes it a legend?
That your character is legendary. I don't know. I don't.
Maybe we play at AZ.
That'd be interesting.
That would be really cool.
Damn, I'm looking at the bitrate compression and it is wreaking havoc on this game. I need to figure out what to do about that. Still, overall, this is going really well. You know?
Yeah. You know, I kind of want to replay the Frontiers after I finish Gen. Because I'm still playing Sonic Generations.
You haven't finished that yet?
No. Shut up. I just fought the 8 Death Robot. Death Egg, whatever the fuck it's called, Death Egg Robot.
Okay, no disrespect, dude. But Sonic Generation
Don't you say it.
can be beaten in 3 hours.
Oh, shut up.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah. I replayed Frontiers because I'm thinking maybe it's just bias or maybe it's because of the context that, oh, we finally escaped the fucking Pontaff writers. So, random fun fact, by the way, did you know that the original Forces script was worse than what Pontaff came up with? It turns out that
What?
Pontaff had to show up and save the Forces script. And the saved script is bad.
What was the script originally?
There were supposed to be like 3 different generations jokes at one point.
What do you mean?
Like, hey, it's been generations since I've seen you.
Oh, with classic Sonic?
Yeah, there's supposed to be like 3 different lines. The Phantom Ruby was called the Valtrum, which was actually a really
Why?
because they had a different name in development. They changed it to Phantom Ruby to coincide with Sonic Mania, of course, because Sonic Mania succeeded very well.
Right.
There was supposed to be a line, like a dead serious, but there's supposed to be a line where Tails sees perfect chaos, but instead of cowering, not perfect chaos, regular Chaos Zero, but instead of cowering in fear, he was supposed to say, Sonic, I guess I'll see you again after all, because like he thinks Sonic is dead in that scene. He was willing to die.
Yikes.
Like, who the hell wrote this? Yeah, let's just say that the beta script of Forces, thank God we didn't get that one because I don't like Pontaff. But damn, even they didn't screw up that badly.
Yeah. Especially since the animates Tails. Would that be considered suicidal or not?
I guess, I mean, assisted suicide, but yeah. Like, he really was supposed to say some shit like that. Anyhow, these speed challenges are actually really fun to get the spin dash, because this is what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna show every single one of these off. If I use the spin dash during them, trust me, it doesn't really do anything. You don't really get points for using the spin dash in this anyways. But that's it for this episode. We've done the entirety of Kronos Island's challenges. Have a nice day, everybody.